Alrighty, folks, we are back for the last third of today's stream, and let's see how the plan goes. So, Cal, you just cast Major Image. This is a thing that it's people roll wisdom to see if they can see through it, or remind me, like, you don't cast anything up front, right?
Okay.
Or like you don't roll anything up front, rather.
I don't roll it. I don't think. Okay, so the only thing is physical interaction with the image that they would have to roll for. So you create the image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 20-foot cube. The image appears at a spot that you can see within range, which is 120 feet, and lasts for the duration.
It's completely real, including sound, smells, and temperatures. So it's just like the horrible wafting smell that fills the air
of this, and which we all remember distinctly.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah, a creature's just action to examine the image can then make an investigation check, basically. Cool. Emma, roll me a performance check here. Just like...
Okay.
To sort of see how this goes.
Okay. Sounds great. That is a 6 + 4 for 10.
You know, so like it's maybe not the most like artistic recreation of this tentacle ever. Like you maybe get the feeling that Cal was really focused on hiding instead of kind of on like the finer detail work. But it's by no means bad. Like, you know, like maybe it's not like thrashing quite as lifelikely as you'd like it to. But it's like a pretty fucking good approximation.
Yes. Okay. So, and then I think I will say, or does anything happen?
I mean, panic in the streets of London.
Panic.
Like, you know, instantly everyone is like, holy fuck, you know, and like the captain that had previously been slightly lackadaisical is like, battle stations, get there, man the cannons, do this, you know. Everything starts to happen. You instantly see two other boats kind of start to move and close in. The anchor on this boat is quickly hoisted up, and we begin to move towards the tentacle.
Okay.
So in that case, we need to go.
For Officer Mern, who continues to look straight at you, Helena, and sort of goes, "This is about to be very difficult. Do you need anything?"
No, get out of the way.
She will reach out and touch your shoulder and sort of go, "Don't do anything stupid, please." And then she will let go and turn and join the rest of the crew.
Is it Admiral Razac?
I don't know. Or the curator?
We gotta go.
Or
we gotta go.
We gotta go. And I've gotta sort of keep paying attention to
you're with me,
thing.
Okay? We're going now. Satus is on my back. We're going to go to the nearest far side lifeboat, which is taking us away from the fleet rather than further in.
And look, like, I think that roll me a stealth check here, Beth. But I think that because of this, like, gigantic commotion that you're causing, like, people are really not paying attention to you.
Which is good, because this is not going to be very stealthy. Having said that, 18.
What do you mean this is going to be very stealthy? That's super stealthy.
That was a good roll, wasn't it?
That is a good roll.
It's a blur as you sort of dive into the boat. Volt just like goes past you, sails directly into the water, disappears below the waves. You know.
Awesome.
Okay. Great.
Cal?
Okay, I think I can like look over at her, right, and maintain concentration. Yeah. Okay, I just can't like cast another spell. That will. Okay, so I will head over.
Yeah, and I don't see anything that is like, if you go outside of the range of the spell fails. You just
no, I
think you need to keep concentration.
So. I can keep concentration, and as an action, I can move it.
Oh, that's cool.
So I could do that. I could have it like dip down under the waves. And then move it.
Oh, no, but you can only control it as long as you are within the range of the illusion.
Yes. Okay. Yes. But I think we're within range because we're getting closer to it.
No,
right?
you're going farther away from it.
Oh, we're going farther away from it. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I could do is have it dip down and then reappear closer to us.
Sure, but why would you want to do that?
I don't know.
Get in the boat.
Yeah, as long as we're within range and it's there, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna get in the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, and okay. So, do we?
Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay,
Unless you tell me I'm not in.
Let's shove off and let's get rowing. Volt,
Okay.
if you can do any kind of...
Yeah, well, if you can...
But no pressure. I'm going to start rowing.
Yeah, okay, great.
You're probably busy concentrating on the...
I think I can row and concentrate.
I can definitely row, so let's see how we go.
I can help.
Okay.
Yeah, so are we going away from the Navy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
bloody hope so.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Volt can definitely kind of like get behind the boat and sort of push it forward as he just kind of like paddles with his like wings.
What a sweetheart.
Which means that this boat is like a fairly jerky sort of situation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, Constitution saving throws, both of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
It's not bad. 16 plus 6 for 22.
I have a non-natural 20.
Jeez.
Nice.
All right, no seasickness in this house.
Constitution as fuck.
Making up for lost time.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like this boat just kind of like speeds away, and you look over your shoulder and you see really no signs of pursuit.
Okay.
Busy with tentacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
In time, you keep going, and the sort of boat seems like a distant sign on the horizon that will disappear in due time. Still no signs of pursuit.
I'm rowing furiously. I don't trust any of this.
Okay.
Volt kind of
neither
switches
do
to
I.
like swimming like next to the boat now that perhaps like the need for sprinting is behind you.
Dolphin
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
But
Aw.
yeah, that's kind of where you are.
Okay. What do you think? Should we keep rowing a bit, or do we want to get on Volt's back, or give him a little break?
Is the Kraken done now?
I think
if we're more than 120 feet away, then
I think that it's also like at this point enough people have like tried to throw harpoons and cannons at it and seen it go through that they definitely know it's an illusion.
Okay, great.
Why are they letting us escape, Carl?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
We still have the what's it, right?
The what?
The
what's it? The what's it? You know the what's it?
The pyramid. What's it?
Yes, Beth. That could have been the Void Keeper. That could have been the Void Piercer. That could have been there was so many things that could have fallen under.
There's so many what's-its that
we're trying to avoid saying pyramid, aren't we? So
not when you're all alone in the middle of the ocean.
Well, are we? Maybe that enthusiastic green-haired lady is stowed away under the planks. You just don't know.
Yeah. Do you want to talk
It's
about? Do you want
true.
to talk about that at all?
Carl, there's a creepy lady.
There's a creepy lady?
There was a creepy lady.
Where?
Like, on the boat. Like, staring. Like, they've all been a bit creepy, like 3 in a row. Of, like,
oh, you mean just the yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I don't know if it's a Solinese thing. I don't know if it's Razac. I don't know if it's the curator. But right now, I am just focused on getting us out of here. So I think if you've got some more rowing in you, let's row a little bit more.
Yep.
And then let's get on Volt and
get to Cloudfall. Get to Mabes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hoping that maybe Harriet might have popped in, but we'll see.
I hope so. But
One
we'll
thing
see.
at once.
Yeah. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No, let's get out of the sea.
Yes.
Into the sky.
Yeah.
Into Mabes, and then one thing after another. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was pretty cool, Cal.
Oh, thanks. This book is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very nervous about the fact that we're not being pursued right now.
We should keep an eye on them because I feel like they could outrun us quite easily.
Yes, they could. So, let's just keep going a little bit farther.
Yep.
Could we do some kind of check to see if we, like, have any sense of where we are in relation?
Sure
like, how far we're
very good at navigating.
We are, aren't we?
Maybe we should do a shark check.
You particularly. Oh, yeah.
A what check?
A shark
check.
So before we do any of that, Emma, I need you to make an athletics or an acrobatics roll, whichever one you prefer.
Okay, that'll be an acrobatics. Oh, God. 5.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yep.
Cool.
Like 3 plus 2 for 5.
And Helena, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, God.
I get an 18.
Okay.
That's good.
So there is this sudden rocking motion as Bolt bounds out of the water and leaps onto the boat, spreading his wings and beating them thunderously, grabbing you, Cal, by the wrist and leaping off the ground with you, almost capsizing the boat, but you are not knocked out of it, Helena.
He's
going up into the air. 10 feet. 20 feet.
Buddy?
30 feet.
Buddy. Volt, what are we doing? What's going on?
Let me a quick perception check, Emma.
Six.
Well, that ocean is sure looking farther and farther below you as he beats his wings. Beth, you're on the boat. You're on the boat with Satus now.
Okay. Volt!
Volt, we need to go back down and get Helena and Satus.
Cal, maybe do Featherfall.
Is now beginning to veer back towards the Solinese Navy.
No! Volt, you need to drop me. Volt.
No reply.
I feel like we can't communicate at this point, right? So
yeah, that moment has come and gone now.
Yeah.
I think that this may be one of these moments when we return back to what Helena is doing in a moment.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, you are being flown. You're maybe 80 feet above the ocean surface. And you are starting to see as the Solinese fleet grows closer and closer in the distance, Emma.
Okay. What can I do? They're mind controlling him. How do I break it?
Closer to the Solinese Navy.
Okay. Okay. I got my tome of appearance and possibility.
You are just about to reach the Blackthorn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast
I swear to God, if you disguise yourself as Jeff the Elf right now, I will lose every little bit of my shit.
See, it's not just me.
My friends, I don't know why the dragon did this.
I don't know why the dragon did this.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. I am gonna
You fly over the Blackthorn.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force. I craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that I can see within range. I'm gonna do that for Bolt.
Uh-huh.
And He needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okie dokie. Well, that's a good one because he does not have great intelligence.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now he's the one with the big 5, but a big 5.
All right. Okay.
Expansive 5.
So in Volt's mind, I'm going to make an image of I'm gonna make an image of Avanzada.
Okay.
And have her appear in the sky and then fly back towards where Helena and
Satus is.
Helena and Satus are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check, Emma.
Oh my god. 7.
You see Volt's head turn slightly as the illusion, like, in his mind, flies past him, but he continues flying straight forward.
Oh my god.
You are just about to get back to Razak's capital ship. You maybe have time to do one more thing if you'd like to try anything else.
I don't know what to do.
And I think in this moment of hesitation,
I think I'm just gonna try to get him to drop me.
You are struggling, and then the struggle disappears as his grip loosens, and you are dropped, not in a way that takes damage, onto the deck of the ship, where there's quite a lot of armed Solinese sailors waiting for you, and you land basically at the feet of Admiral Razac, who, as Volt lands behind her, you finally see the way that his eyes are glowing purple, the way that her eyes are glowing purple, the way that Edgar, standing directly behind her to the right's eyes, are glowing purple, the way that Officer Mern's eyes, standing directly behind her to the left, are glowing purple. And Admiral Razac will go, "What part of do not leave the fleet was unclear?"
What part of don't mess with my dragon was unclear?
I have not caused a single bit of harm to him. I have not laid a single finger on him.
How dare you? How dare you? I am going to kill you.
Well, you can certainly try. Volt, do me a favor. Retrieve Miss Hailstorm and Mr. Satus while we deal with Miss Vance. We now return to, on the different channel, Helena, who has been left alone on the boat with Satus.
Which I've turned round.
And you are rowing back towards the Solinese fleet?
I have got to row back towards the Solinese fleet. I'm quite hoping that Cal will fall out of the air into the boat at some point. I mean, we're making fairly slow progress, I imagine.
So you're just like furiously like, you gotta be kidding me. I try to do one nice thing.
Exactly.
You try to be polite with people. It turns against you. When will I learn?
All at Satus.
Yeah.
Doing his side of the conversation too.
Yeah.
I like that. I know what you're about to say. Well, Helena, you can't judge everyone by their cover. Sometimes you need to try trusting people. No, I don't, Satus! Shut up!
Never again. And all that lying about wanting to be a sailor. For nothing. I hate the sea. I hate seawater. It's in my mouth. I just want to go home.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Well, in that case, I think that we can leave Helena furiously paddling. As Cal, I think that you are led to your quarters. and told that you will be staying there until the ship docks on land. Unless you just want to straight up throw a disintegrate at Admiral Razac, which, don't get me wrong, I respect the fuck out of it.
I'm tempted.
So, like,
I'm tempted.
Like, basically, like,
I'm very tempted.
Admiral Razac sort of, like, turns to Myrn and to Edgar and goes, take her down to her quarters, make sure she stays there. If you want to do anything other than be escorted to your quarters, let me know. But that's kind of the default next thing that's about to happen.
No, I'll go to my quarters. I've got a plan.
You are led to the quarters, which as soon as the door closes, you hear a distinctive click of a lock that you have never heard before. But you are left alone in your quarters.
I'm gonna pull out the pyramid.
You get a rush of something from the pyramid.
A rush of something.
A rush of almost, like, eager anticipation. Like, almost like somebody kind of leaning forward and being like, uh-huh. Like, that sort of feeling kind of, like, flushes through you as you hold up the pyramid.
Okay. As soon as Helena and Satus are back, and we can get Volt free from these stupid mind flayers, we're getting out of here.
You sort of get the feeling of standing before a diving board and steeling yourself before you dive into water.
Yeah. All right. I hope that it doesn't cost me my soul, but I think we're out of options.
Meanwhile, Helena, you see Volt approaching as you furiously paddle the boat.
Oh, hey, Volt.
Volt does not
What's going on there?
respond. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. Rolling quite well today. I get a 16.
You clearly see what you didn't before, the way that his eyes are glowing purple.
And nothing will stop that, not waving or calling his name, speaking nicely. Got some meat.
He ignores the meat as he sort of, positions himself back behind the boat to start kind of basically like towing it back towards the fleet.
Volt, if I just grab you, I've got this tinfoil hat. Now just stay still, buddy. Gotten a lot bigger. This is not easy.
The tinfoil hat is not nearly big enough. Yeah, meanwhile, Satus on the other side of the boat just kind of like slumps slightly in a different direction.
Satus!
His sunglasses slightly come off.
Oh my goodness.
Beth, I hesitate to do this, but roll me a quick Arcana check.
Okay. Uh-oh, I get an 8.
Yeah? All right. As you were. What were you about to say?
I was going to ask if Volt's claws are in any way a similar size to our fingers.
I was thinking about that.
I was thinking probably not. I imagine they're significantly bigger.
Question. Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
It feels kind of unlikely if he can pick up Cal in one hand.
He would have to.
Can't pick up.
He would
Cal
have
in one
to
hand.
attune.
That's the bigger problem. That like he needs to attune to the ring of mind shielding.
That's Cal. That's a very Cal thought.
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about it.
Attunement what? Okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is there
Satus,
anything
do you
else
think
that
we
you
should
want to try to do here? Do you want to consult the little Satus voice in your head?
What do you reckon, Satus? We can either jump off the boat, doubtful on the whole, only one of us is conscious, or we can be taken back, or I think that is about the size of it. We can try reasoning.
Roll me a d20, Beth.
Okay, that's an 11.
Look, maybe it's the conversation that you've been having with imaginary Satus. Maybe it's that you've had a very fucking long day where you've been swallowed. Maybe it's all the seawater that you've been drinking. But the little Satus voice in your head goes, "Now, Helena, have you ever seen that great play that shook, the Calmoltrian stage, Struck by the Moon?"
Oh, I think I have watched that, maybe.
Yes, and there's that incredible moment when the lead actress has to get the main character to snap out of it, if you remember. And what did she do to really get the point across?
Oh man, it was so long ago I watched it with my gran. She loves that. We had an excellent troupe of players come, really good character actors,
Cal, do you know where I'm going with this?
I think she hits him, right?
That's my kind of go-to. Smack him.
Pain can sometimes be the thing that clears our mind when we are having it clouded by something. But don't mind me,
Hey.
I'm just a little voice in your head.
Satus, I really appreciate that. I'm going to whack Volt with my sword, and if the dragon then kills me, my comfort will be that you'll probably die too. I jest. I don't want either of us to die. So, see how this goes. Okay.
Okay, so we're taking a whack at the dragon. We're giving the old
sure
wagon
are.
drac.
Yeah.
All right.
Blunt side.
Great.
Volt, snap out of this. I'm sorry about this. Wham!
Roll me an attack roll.
Oh, God. What a day.
What a day!
Oh, dear. That's a 13.
13 does not do it. The sword
Goodness
does
sake.
not connect with Volt. He kind of knocks his head away from it. But from what I understand, Helena now has 3 attacks per turn.
Yeah.
I sure do. I'm going to take that again. Okay. Now we have a non-natural 24.
A non-natural 24. I did not think that you were enormously at risk of rolling a natural 24, but I'm glad to have the reassurance.
Yeah.
Yes, that one does hit. Roll me only, I guess. Yeah, if you're using a sword as a blunt instrument. How much does Icebreaker normally damage?
2d6 plus 7 plus cold.
Roll me just 1d6 plus the cold damage.
Sure. So just 1d6 is 4.
Okay, and the cold?
That's 2.
Great. Emma, roll me a d20.
Oh my God, it's a natural 1. Why? Why?
I've been captured by the Solinese. Just
Why?
Okay.
No!
Volt's eyes, upon being told to snap out of it, glow a deeper purple. And suddenly he stops paddling and looks up at you, Helena. And I need an athletics or acrobatics check, your choice.
Okay, we're going to do athletics. We're going to do athletics.
Boy.
It's just a normal check, right?
Yeah!
Thanks for that.
Just a normal
19.
check. 19.
Nice.
Bolt bounds out of the water, grabs you by the shoulders, knocks you off the boat, and holds you underwater.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I mean, not okay, because I'll drown, so...
Yeah.
Can I get free?
You can try. We're now in...
I will try.
We are now in strength contest territory.
Okay, I'll be trying to get free from Volt now.
All right. Roll me I guess it's whichever one you prefer, a strength or an athletics check to see if you can escape the grapple.
Yes. Okay. 24.
Oh my god.
No.
Well, I guess he is kind of in the party, so I should play the sounds as he rolls a natural 20.
No, Volt, no.
He's gonna drown me.
He brings you deeper underwater, excuse me. Do you want to try again?
Deeper underground, is that?
Yeah, that's the Great Jamiroquai song. And you're like, Satus, not helping. Satus voice.
No, now, Satus, I'm actually drowning. Could you knock it off?
I remember when that song accompanied that movie about that great monster that destroyed the city by the lake.
This is the last thing I'm ever gonna hear. Satus in my head.
Do you want to try again?
What am I rolling?
Athletics
Yes.
or acrobatics?
Okay. That's a 16.
That he rolls more than that. The world is starting to go black around the edges of your vision.
Oh dear God.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please, Beth.
Okay. 12.
The world goes black around you. You awake with a start. A horrible burning sensation in your chest as you expel water out of your mouth. And standing over you, looking down at you, her eyes still glowing purple, you see Admiral Razac as she goes, "You really have an aversion to ever doing things the easy way, don't you?"
I would like to try to get to my feet and take her by the front of her uniform and push her up against the nearest surface in a violent way.
Okie dokie. Great. Let's do it. All right. So first, I think it's an athletics check at disadvantage, given that you are still woozy from the whole drowning thing.
Okay. I still get a 24.
You had me worried there. All right, roll me now the unarmed attack then.
Ooh, that's new, isn't it? What do I do? Okay. 14.
You grab her by the throat and push her against the main mast of the deck, instantly hearing as a variety of firearms are cocked. Ooh, one moment. We maybe just lost Emma? Hold, please. One moment.
Yes, that does seem to have happened.
Yes, which has rendered our stream slightly... everyone is off kilter now. Folks, one moment. We'll be right back. Okay, folks, we seem to be back. Let's get back to it. So, Helena, you've got Admiral Razac by the throat. You push her against the mast. Instantly around you, it's like the bar fight entangled, shring, 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 as cutlasses are pulled out. Click, 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 as various guns are aimed your way. And, your hand is around Admiral Razac's voice, but you'll feel this, light touch on your shoulder. And Edgar's voice going, it'd be quite terrific if you could put the Admiral down. I think that would be the helpful thing to do.
Why is Edgar everywhere?
Play this smart, okay. Miss Hailstorm. You don't need to do this. It's not too late to cooperate.
I think we're done cooperating. We told you to leave our dragon alone.
Admiral Razac will sort of slightly raise her eyebrows, and her mouth will kind of crook up into a sneer.
I'm going to bump her against the wall and let her go because I am quite drowned at this point.
Roll me 2d6.
7.
Great. Admiral Razac has taken some damage. Impressive.
Nice.
And as you release her, she'll collapse into the ground, but you'll hear sort of this hoarse, raspy laugh as she kind of massages her throat. And then she will sort of say, Edgar, could you please take Miss Hailstorm down to what used to be Mr. Silverspin's quarters. I think she will like those new accommodations that we have for her. And she will rise up. And sure enough, Edgar will sort of come to you and go, this way, Miss Hailstorm, if you please.
Is he, taking me?
He will kind of, gesture to the stairs that lead below deck.
Where's Cal?
Miss Hailstorm, I assure you... there we go. I assure you Miss Vance is perfectly well taken care of. She is in perfectly safe conditions.
I think I've had enough of taking your word for things.
I think that I've had enough of giving a damn about what you think. You can either be taken to the quarters where you can rest in comfort, or you can be made unconscious. Whichever one you prefer. I don't think that you are in any condition to fight all of us, let alone all of us plus a dragon. So to be blunt, I would recommend that you shut your mouth and go below decks.
Are we still on the smaller of those two ships?
No, you are on the Sea Lion. You are back in the capital ship.
Okay. I would like to see Cal.
That's very nice of you. Retire to the quarters that you are being taken to.
And then I'll see Cal.
And then you will be in the quarters. I will deal with you later. I'm still in the process of rebuilding my fleet.
I want to go see Cal, so bye.
There is a swooping sound next to you. And then a Solinese sailor brings a butt of his gun towards your head. Does a 19 hit, Beth?
Yes.
Okay. $14 points of damage?
I'm still up.
Okay. Well...
disappear if...
I think at this point we might be having an initiative moment, except before we get back to that, downstairs in the quarters, Cal, you have this moment where the pyramid glows blue, and you have this sort of feeling of anticipation and readiness.
Emma?
Ah, yes. Emma?
Ah! I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right.
Yes, we can.
We might
have to call it maybe just for connectivity issues. This might be a good cliffhanger to come back on.
Okay, that might be for the best.
Yeah.
Unless otherwise, I think I have to get back on my phone.
No, I think that this is delicate enough that I think we want us to all be like fully present here.
Okay.
So
great.
let's maybe come back to this moment in about 2 weeks' time, and maybe start with this couple of dramatic decisions that maybe need to happen here.
Great.
But yes. So. Let's just blitz through the credits before we run to any more connectivity issues. This has been 20 to Midnight. It is performed by Helena Hailstorm, played by Beth Eyre. It is performed by Emma Sherr-Ziarko, playing Calistoga Vance. It is performed by Mike Schubert, playing Satus and Curtin. And it is the Emden adventure designed by me, Gabriel Urbina. It features wonderful original art by Mikaela Buckley and amazing original music by Alan Rohde. It has sound effects sourced from soundsnap.com. This show is made possible by the folks that provide support and generosity and amazingness to us over on our Patreon. Special shout out to our Patreon at the top level, Rena. Thank you so much for everything that you do, for supporting us, for helping us keep this show going for 45 episodes, even as we hurdle towards what is probably the climax of this campaign. If you would like to sign up, check out the Patreon. There's fun stuff there, including the Nights episodes, for which we probably need to do one pretty soon.
I think we're due. We should.
As they are sort of the traditional airing of grievances of the players to the DM.
Yes.
After today, I imagine that there are some grievances to be aired. But yes, I think that is it for us today. Thank you all so much. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And we will see you very soon.
Sorry about my internet.
It happens. Alrighty. Talk to y'all later.
All right.
Have a good night, and off we go.